it is Jazz and also Rupert here, and today we are going to be giving you some stretches on how you can hopefully improve your splits. So I personally cannot do splits myself. However, with my figure skating, I need to do similar to splits, and I have to be doing a spiral and a catch foot as well, which is very similar to the splits. So these are some of the stretches that I do to help me with that, and hopefully that will help you with your splits at home. Okay, so come into a seated position, extend your legs out in front, sit up as tall as you can. We're going to inhale. On the exhale, reach up, and we're going to lean forward, feeling that stretch in the hamstrings, and then restack. We're just going to gently keep it moving just to warm up those legs. So exhale through the effort, inhale, restack. So feeling that stretch back of the legs, and hopefully each time you can increase that stretch. Okay, one more of these. And then on this last one, we are going to hold and we're going to breathe. So try and relax those muscles. You might feel it in the calf muscles, maybe in the hamstrings as well. Keep those knees nice and soft. Good. Breathe. On every exhale, see whether you can increase that stretch just a little bit more. Relax those muscles, sink into it. And remember, with a stretch, I don't want any pain. There's never going to be any pain, just mild discomfort. Lovely, good. Keep hold. 3, 2, 1, and gently release. Wonderful. Okay, this time we're going to bring the feet together and drop down the sides of the knees. So we're really opening up those hips now. So feet together, drop down the sides of the knees, and if you can, hold on to the feet and you can lean forward. So we're really opening up the hips. You might feel that in the inner thigh muscles, definitely in the groin. And as you do this, just see perhaps which knee can get down a little bit lower than the other, maybe which hip you need to open up a little bit more. So for example, I know my left knee here, my left hip is a little bit tighter, so I tend to spend a bit more time trying to open that up. Good, see whether you can really lean forward into that. Good, keep hold. 3, 2, 1. Take your time as you come out. Good, lovely. Okay, we're then going to extend one leg, keep one leg bent. We're going to look that direction towards that leg. We're going to inhale. On the exhale, we're going to lean up and reach down towards that leg and hold it there. So hopefully you'll be feeling that in the calf and the hamstrings, but then also in that lower back as well. On every exhale, try and relax. Try and sink just that little bit deeper. Just remember, no pain. It's just going to be uncomfortable. So breathe into that stretch. Good, keep hold. 3, 2, 1, and then gently bringing it up. Great. Okay, bend that leg, extend the other leg. Okay, you're going to inhale. On the exhale, reach up and lean over that way. So same again, perhaps getting the calf, getting the hamstring, getting that lower back, that QL muscle there, that quadratus lumboris. Good, hold that stretch. Breathe into it. See whether you can deepen that stretch. Good, keep hold. 3, 2, 1, and gently come out. Wonderful. Okay, tuck under those legs. We're going to go into a pigeon pose. So let's start it first and then we can gradually come into it. So one leg out in front into that kneeling position. All you're going to do is you're going to tuck under that tailbone and you should feel a stretch down the front of the hip flexors there. So if that's enough, stay with that. If you can, we're going to increase it by taking it forward. Good, holding into that stretch. And then if you would like to, we're going to go into a pigeon pose. So front leg bent, back leg extended. And the idea is you want those hips as level and keep them as square as you can. So make sure we're not tilted. We're nicely stacked, feeling that stretch, hip flexor, and then that opposite glute as well. So breathe into that. Try and sink as much as you can. Lovely. Keep hold. 3, 2, 1. Wonderful. Okay. Gently untangle. Let's go on to the other side. So other knee up. Tuck under that tailbone first off. Feel that stretch in that hip flexor. If that's enough, stay with that. If you want to progress it, take it forward. Good. And then if you want to progress it again, we're then going to go into pigeon. So front leg bent, back leg extended. Same again. Make sure we're not leaning into it. Make sure you're nicely stacked. Hips are nice and level, square on. Feeling that stretch in that hip flexor and that opposite glute there. Brilliant. Keep hold. Happy thoughts. Good. 3, 2, 1, and then gently untangle. Great. Okay, take the hands out in front. Drop down your hips and push away from the mat. So feel that stretch opening up the hips into that core. Good. Stay strong through the shoulders. That's the one. Good. Keep going. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then gently release. Great. Okay, from there, we're going to start to roll ourselves up, restack nice and slowly. Okay, so from here, stick your bottoms up towards the ceiling. Just hold it there for a moment. Relax the arms, relax the upper body. If you can, we're going to take a slightly wider stance with the legs. Feeling that stretch in the hamstrings, and then we're going to walk both hands over to one side. Feeling that stretch in that particular leg, in that hamstring. Lovely. And then walk both hands over to the other side, feeling that stretch in that hamstring, in that calf muscle. Good. And then come back to center. Walk your hands through. And you should feel that stretch now in both legs. Good. 3, 2, 1. And then we're going to gently restack. So bring the feet back to hip width apart. Take your time. And then we're going to start to restack nice and slowly. Okay, from here we're going to go into a quad stretch. So if you want to hold on to anything, you're welcome to. So we're going to bring knees together, push the hip forward. Knees together, hip forward, feel that stretch down the front of that thigh. If you're able to, we're going to take that leg back just ever so slightly, just to really increase that stretch. So we're taking it into that quad there. Lovely, feeling that stretch all the way. Good. Keep hold. 3, 2, 1, and then back. Good, let's go on to the other side. So keep the knees together, push the hip forward as much as you can. Feel that stretch in that quad. Find that balance or hold on. And then to increase it, take that leg back. Good, hold, breathe into that stretch. Lovely, 3, 2, 1, and gently release. Okay, have a wide stance, and we're just going to go from side to side, feeling that stretch in the inner thigh muscles. Wonderful. And then we're going to hold to one side, hold it there. How low can you go? That's it. And you'll find you can either keep your toes down on the mat, or if you lift them up, you'll find the stretch changes a little bit. So find where you would like that stretch. Good, so feeling that right in the hip, right in that groin, down the inner thigh. And then when you're ready, on to the other side, take your time. Same again, either keep it up into that mid-height, or if you can, all the way down. It's a bit of a Spider-Man sort of move. Same again, either keep the toes down, or you can tilt them. It just depends where you would like that stretch. You should be able to feel it right in that inner thigh, in that groin. Good, okay, 3, 2, 1. From here, bring the hands out in front. Bring the feet a little bit closer. Keep the toes pointing out, and we're going to take a seat, pushing those knees away if you can, and sit into that squat. I know it's not the most comfortable, but this is a really good one just to really open up those hips. Good. Try and relax into it as much as you can. Keep breathing. Keep holding. You've got this. Good. Keep hold. 3, 2, 1. And then gently, nice and gently, hands out in front. We're going to restack the spine, so walk those feet back to hip width apart. Take your time as we restack. There's no rush. Bringing that head up. Very, very last. Wonderful. Brilliant. Well, thank you ever so much for joining me for today. Hopefully your leg muscles and your hips are feeling a lot more loosey-goosey. So if you do attempt at having a go at a split, or as I say, with figure skating, I practice my spirals and my catch foot as well. So whether you're doing ice skating or gymnastics or whatever it may be, hopefully that has been more beneficial. If you can, try and stretch every single day. I know it can be very tedious, but your body will thank you, and you will just keep improving, and you will get fitter, you'll get stronger. You can work on that mobility and that flexibility. So as I say, thank you again for joining me, and hopefully these stretches have been beneficial. If you do like this video, please do subscribe, please do like, share and comment, because your support means the world to both myself and little Rupert here, who has been incredibly well behaved today, snoozing in the sunshine. So have a great day, and hopefully I will get to see you soon. Bye.